Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Civ 5, the Filthy Tutor campaign with FilthyRobot. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man.
Okay, so have you thought more about this archer? Do you want to buy the archer this turn, or do you want to wait?
Have I thought more about it? No. Do I want to buy it? Yes.
Okay, so Sigtun is buying an archer. Not a chariot archer.
Nope. Chariots
Interestingly,
don't upgrade things we want.
okay, so chariot archers, this is interesting to me. Chariot archers do require a horse in Civ 5, but they weren't in Civ 6. Did you notice that?
Okay.
Chariot archers, they didn't
Do we have
require
chariot
horses.
archers? We have heavy chariots. A chariot archers are ranged unit in Civilization 6. Heavy chariots a melee unit in Civ. Sorry, the other way around. Ranged unit in Civ 5 and a melee unit in Civ 6.
Weird. So you wouldn't consider this guy over the archer because
Problem is their upgrade path goes, chariot that upgrades into a knight, and the promotions are ranged versus melee specific promotions. So if you upgrade a unit that started as a range and upgrades into a knight, the range promotions on it don't do anything for the melee unit. So.
What happens after knights? Does it stay melee?
They just stay melee. Yep, goes to cavalry.
Alright, I just want to check. So upgrade unit is knight, and then after that he becomes. That seems kind of silly. Like, if it were me, if it were my game, I would say, okay, if you were a ranged unit and you become a melee unit, we're going to reassign your promotions and give you the ability to pick different ones.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would just make sense. Or here's a crazy idea: not have units that switch classes.
I don't mind if they switch, but let's not make their previous promotions totally useless to them.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm excited. I want to be attacked.
We didn't buy the unit. So archer. No,
Oh.
don't do that. Sorry. Okay, we bought an archer.
Glorious.
Gotcha.
They want to
Pocatello.
sell us gold again. Are we buddies with them? We're buddies now, right? How about take off the gold? Okay, right-click all that shit. We don't want this shit. This shit's not helpful to us.
He has left click actually. It's
All right,
right click in
whatever.
Civ 6. Don't get confused.
Okay.
He's got a lot of
I will
money.
get confused. Yep.
That's so much
Get
money.
rid of gold off that because we're not doing that. Give him silk.
Okay. You're not worried about
Because we
gold and
have
negative on happiness? Okay.
No, we have two. Well, we're gonna get 4 happiness back when the gold trade ends, right?
Oh, true.
Because we just got our gold back, and
Right.
we have 2 silk on our empire. So selling him silk makes more sense in the long run.
How
And he
does
wants
this work? Does it go to the guy who you were trading with first, or could anybody pop up in that turn order when your deal ends?
It's turn order.
So if you get gold back from a pop up like this, he's the guy that did have it. Is that what you're saying?
No, the trades end at they end at some inopportune moment that it can cost you happiness. So your trade ending will actually cost you happiness for the turn that you're starting, even though it shouldn't have. So the pop-ups are when you have the resource available, and I'm not sure exactly in the turn when it calculates that, it goes through turn order of which AI can take a shot at trading for that resource if they want it.
Okay. What do you want to do for the silk?
Oh, we're
Money?
not friends with him. I thought we were friends. Oh, we were friends with Darius.
Yeah, we're friends with...
What's Darius' cash right now? Okay, no. Just straight up refuse this. So just remove silk and hit propose or whatever it happens to be, or clear or whatever it is. Yeah. Because we don't, and say goodbye. Nah, it's been nice trading with you, but we don't want to do that anymore. We want immediate gold here.
He didn't declare.
Yeah. Where is he going with these units?
Hey, we're in the classical era, and horses just ended.
Okay.
And
those
gold.
I'm willing to resell. Yep.
Okay, yeah, because we're not
But he
using
doesn't
any
want
horses.
horses, actually. No one wants horses, so we get no value out of it.
That's unfortunate. Can we...
Iron they want, but we're not giving up iron.
Let's turn them into glue. That's an idea. We'll
Yeah.
murder the horses, turn them into glue, sell them at a premium for 17 ducats.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so you still want to go for ironworking, or did you want to try to knock out one of these other things like...
We have ironworking finished, so now the question is, how
um,
worried are you about this number of units? Do we want construction or not?
I find it so strange that this is yet another turn has passed and they haven't declared. Are they just really trying to get the surround in place before they go, or are they
That's what
actually
I'm
moving
saying.
by?
They could be moving towards a barb camp. Are there any targeted barb camps that we know of targeted by city-states?
We would find that by clicking on this.
Yeah. So no,
Okay.
that just means they're being attacked by barb. That doesn't count. The little crossed swords icon is the targeted icon, and it's only the one way to the west, right? It doesn't feel like they're moving towards that. This actually feels like a just smarter attack than they were doing before, which is kind of annoying.
Right.
All right, but we have enough gold. Let's upgrade our warrior. Yeah.
Okay. And the answer is 80. I was close.
Yeah,
So
not
this
bad.
is a warrior,
Yes.
now called swordsman. This is a very manly swordsman. His name is Susan.
Susan the swordsman. Got it.
Yeah. So
And it
there goes the
promises
fortification
that.
bonus, which really shouldn't happen in my professional
agreed.
opinion. This guy's clearly not safe here anymore. So back to the city.
Yep.
If
you
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna build a. No, that's 1, 2, 3.
How about you move to the gems?
Just
And we can
park
start pre-building a road there.
rebuilding, and it's the same thing with roads as it was with the pasture being 1 turn away, right? If we get every location to 1 turn away from being a full road, you don't pay the maintenance, but you also have pre-built it. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, pasture
Okay,
there.
and they might actually what they might be doing here, which I've seen that just came to me what this could be. Deity does this sometimes. Is sometimes they just want to go straight after your cap and they'll skip your expanse.
Ooh.
Should be super annoying because we have all our fucking units fortified over there. Okay, can you trade with Darius? I want to sell him silk. Do you want silk? He does.
Darius,
no, he doesn't. He doesn't want fucking silk.
He doesn't
So he's
want
got his
anything.
own silk.
He doesn't want anything.
Doesn't want our gold either. That's annoying.
What about Washington? Washington wants all kinds of stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, but they want to pay us GPT, and I want gold now.
Oh.
See if he'll buy gold off us. We have 2 gold. Why the hell do we have 2 gold?
What if we just ask them, one of these guys, for a declaration of friendship? Could that work this turn?
Proceed.
Could. I don't know if they'll say yes though.
This guy's at war.
No, we're friends with Germany. He's not gonna like us.
Here, let's see. Who has money that we could potentially trade with? We've got Pocatello, which I don't recognize, and Darius. Those are the only 2. So Pocatello's the guy that came to us.
Yeah, we could maybe try friends with him, but I think he's at war. Is he at war with America? He wanted us to war America, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where the hell's
We could be friends
Pocatello?
with him. Right there.
That guy.
Yeah.
So we're asking you to... No. We want to do declaration of friendship first, if he'll let us.
Yeah. Let's discuss, I think.
Is there... Okay, what if we were to do the accept embassy first to get a little bump in diplomacy?
Don't know.
Maybe. Would you be willing to trade 1 gold per turn
Yes.
for the opportunity to increase the...
Yes, I would.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so we're going to do...
Other way.
The other
Yep.
way. I see. I always do it this way. So I'm like,
I do
what?
too.
Excuse me?
Yep.
How does this thing work? Okay, so we'll do that. Now you should like us just a tiny bit better, but we don't see an actual number. It's like in every game I
Info
play.
ads. I know. I want a number too.
In EU4 and CK2 and Hearts of Iron 4, like every single one of them, they all have this your opinion of their country, their opinion of your country. You can see exactly the breakdown of why they like you. So
Sounds like it'd be very useful.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're looking for a declaration of friendship.
Yeah.
He says no.
Yeah. He says, "Screw you. You're on your own. I hope Portugal crushes you."
All right. So
We'll remember this.
gold per turn's our only option then.
My modifier of my opinion of his country has gone down.
Your own personal modifier.
That's right. And I keep that one. That one's multi-game too. So.
Oh, so the next time you encounter him in another game, you're gonna hate him.
That's right.
All right. Nice. So local resources. Looks like we have an extra copper.
Okay, it's a bug. It's a display bug. We don't have 2 gold. We're getting a display bug for that for whatever reason. So.
We don't have 2 gold. What?
No. Local resources: 2 copper, 1 gems, 1 gold, 1 silk. We do not have 2 gold. I didn't remember having 2 gold, but if you notice when we were trading, there was a bug that showed us as having 2 gold. We don't have 2 gold.
You sure?
I am. You'll be able to trade it. It was showing not with this one. It was showing with someone else. Who did you have open earlier? Darius.
Darius.
When we had
yeah.
Darius open, we had 2 gold. It's gone now. That's interesting.
I think you're full of it.
Nope.
What if we
Absolutely not.
what if we do this? This won't work, but I think it's funny. What if we demand that
I
he
think you get a negative.
we demand that he cooperate with us and be our friend?
I think it gives you some sort of negative modifier. I don't know. You needed more the military. They just laugh at it anyways. So okay. So we have some annoying decisions this turn to make if they're going that. I would like to see the spearman. Okay, where's the archer first of
Fred.
all?
The archer is in no man's land.
That one, yeah, he comes back this way. If they're gonna skip this and go for the capital, we need to adjust our military correspondingly. But it's not easy to do that in our position because there's not a lot of options for our. Okay, do this. Move the archer 2 tiles to the southwest. The one in Sigtuna.
We still, I mean, we have 1 more iron. We need another. That's gonna be this guy, right?
Yes, that's what is earmarked for, the iron. Yep. So
Say
that
again?
archer in Sigtuna, move him 2 tiles southwest.
Under here.
Yep, right there.
And it doesn't matter if the actual caravan is in the location, right? They just have to end the turn.
Yeah, so
the
the way the caravans move after your turn, so they're gonna move into things. And there is an actual order between when caravans move, barbarians move, and when the enemies move. And I think it works this way. I think the barbarians get a chance to move into the path, and then the caravan will slam into it and kill itself, which is awesome.
Okay,
And
but
then,
but the warriors from Portugal wouldn't do that unless we're actually at war. So until he
Yeah.
declares, then he has to actually physically move into the location and then click a button to pillage the route, right?
Yeah,
Which consumes an
yep.
action.
No, it doesn't consume an action in this game.
Really? That's
No,
weird.
pillaging does, but pillaging consumes 1 action, but trade route killing doesn't cost anything.
You want this?
Yeah, if they're going after the capital is a less defensive position. We're not trying to defend there. I also want to see that spearman cross the river. I want him to come to the city center.
Okay, for the record, I want to mention that you're reversing your turn order processing here. Normally, in the past, you've kind of instructed me to process workers first, then military, like then other things.
Well,
Now you're
okay,
wanting to go
that's-
military
that's-
first.
Sure.
which is weird
And-
for me. But
Okay,
okay.
well, if you want rules of thumbs on this, what you're actually doing is you're prioritizing things that are more important.
Right.
So
I feel
so-
like I'm almost making myself sound like an idiot or something here because I'm trying to ask Filthy to like teach me everything, but I don't want to overlook the small details because every single time I've looked into
Okay.
the small details, I usually glean this extra little tidbit from you, but I have to probe for them, and I don't want to stop doing that. So that's why I'm
I
asking,
that. And I'm happy to talk about this. If you're playing a player in Civilization 5, multiplayer is simultaneous, and the order in which
Doesn't-
you give actions matters.
doesn't
So
have to
at
be
the
though, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have to be. But if you ever play in any of the multiplayer groups, it's going to be because there's not yet a good working hybrid solution. And a hybrid solution would be turn-based most of the time, but simultaneous for time-saving stuff like making non-combat moves. But there's not a good solution for that right now. So you're going to be
Isn't,
playing simultaneous.
Isn't that the plan though for Civ 6 multiplayer? Was they were going to have like a SimCity style half turn and then the combat turn?
God, I hope so.
That would
We'll
be
know
amazing.
shortly.
Yeah,
But
tonight.
anyways,
Huh, okay.
yeah.
So,
Back
what
up.
do you want to do with Fred?
Sig Tuna, go.
But he's been fortified for 17
I know,
years.
I
He's
know, I know.
not
But
even
he's moving
17
back
years.
now.
It's the year 1440 BC. How many centuries?
We have to adapt.
No,
As,
Fred.
as
that-
the commander, we have to adapt.
He has
I know it hurts.
children that live
Feels-
there,
it feels
grandchildren
unfortunate.
even.
Give it up, Seth, Fred. It's over. All right. So also in that city, can you micromanage that so it will grow, please? I think it's within 1 of growing. Yeah. Oh, 4. Damn, not quite enough. Okay. Never mind. Nothing to be done.
Okay. Okay. So this guy, we don't have trapping yet, so we can't do anything there. We could improve the stone. We could go for
Yeah, I like
another. Chop.
improving the stone or chop. Yeah, because we want to test the silk.
Well,
Honestly, while I was here, I would chop out probably both those tiles just because of efficiency of workers. But I now want to see the culture cost thing.
Oh, okay. But what if we lose the game? You're still insistent that that's not going to happen, but I don't know
Not
if I
gonna
believe
happen.
you. Okay.
Not gonna happen.
If we chop out another forest, we could have this
Libraries
other
too.
library done, and then that would allow
Yeah.
us to do the what was
But
it?
that's not our only
Philosophy?
library. Yes, National College. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the one.
I thought you said this was the. We still
Well, it
need
is-
libraries
it
in
is
other
our slowest
locations.
based on that, but you still have to finish the libraries in the other cities, and we haven't built them yet.
This
So this
one's-
one is 12, which
Yeah.
is slower, which you might notice is faster than 15. And same with the southeastern city, right? So,
Right. Okay.
Right,
Here's.
right.
I think I've identified it. Right. I mentioned last two sessions ago actually. This case, it takes us exactly 2 turns to get there, which means that we're wasting a half turn. Right.
yes,
So this is a perfect example of when we should do the half build farm here.
yes. Although it may not be.
It's the only option.
Okay.
It's the only
Well, no,
location
the
we
other
can
option
do.
is the road,
Oh.
which you can also build in a half turn. And the thought is right now, are we going to be working this as a farm sooner, or will we be needing the city connections up sooner, or wanting the city connections up sooner?
Oh,
And my
it's-
suspicion is the road is probably slightly better here.
Yeah, I think so too. So there's a road. This guy is going to keep on working on the farm. Farm. That was all workers processed.
Nice.
This scout around or probably interior land.
I
Well,
like
there could be a
around-
mount. There could be a mountain there.
It could be. What I like around for is there are sea-based natural wonders, and
Oh.
finding a natural wonder is a permanent +1 happiness for your civilization, as well as we don't have any city-state quests for it, but there are city-state quests to find natural
Hmm.
wonders.
Have you ever played the community balance patch?
I haven't
Why not?
because
How come
my
just-
my desire to play single player is very limited in these games. Like
Okay.
I don't mind it from time to time, and by the time I was playing enough single player on the channel from fan requests that it became a thing that people were suggesting. I kind of was of the mindset like I don't know if I want to learn a different Civilization 5 that is different than the stuff I do in multiplayer every day for just the occasional single player game. That's basically what it boiled down to.
Okay, I got
So
you.
I think good things about it. I've heard good things about it. I may test it out. If, for example, Civ 6 is a huge flop and I hate the game and I end up playing a lot more Civ 5 afterwards, then perhaps
I doubt it.
perhaps I will. I hope so too. I hope
Yeah.
that won't happen.
I don't think that's going to be the case. But the reason I ask is because I just feel like compared to Civ 6, we have, let's see, we've got 2 scouts, and one of them is level 2, and the other scout is level 1. He's not even leveled up. Alex and Swiper. He has 0 experience. And in Civ 6, we would have probably 2, even 3 scouts that are level 2 or 3 right now.
Why? These scouts haven't found natural wonders, and these scouts aren't finding runes. Why would they be higher level? Like, I don't remember if Alex got runes or not, but, I mean, think about this.
They did.
If we're playing against Prince, the number of goody huts we've been getting in our games versus Prince is going to be much higher than it will be versus Deity, just because they're going to have more units out and stealing the goody huts. So we might not actually see scouts leveling any faster.
That's a fair point, but they can still find wonders, and you can take the policy that doubles their experience, and you can get them a level, right? You smash one time, take the damage from one hit, then you find one wonder, that gets them to level 2, and level 2 gives them a promotion and the heal, so they're right back up to full with a promotion. I just feel like the reason I mentioned is that in the community balance patch, that's where I first encountered the scouts getting experience for each revealed tile. Doesn't even have to be wonders. Just the more like I think it's like every 2 bits of fog that they bust, they get 1 experience.
Gotcha.
So they get experience for scouting, which is really nice because that's their freaking job.
Yep.
But anyway, let's go ahead and get killed because we've been talking about that. This city needs to build something. It just finished a water mill.
Library.
Okay. Yeah.
We're gonna get free walls in 3 turns.
All right, and I'm just trying to understand again what is so damn important about the National College.
Look at it.
It just looks good. You just like it. The extra 3 and 30%, 50%. Is the 50% multiplicative with your entire civilization or just the city it's in?
It's in the National College is city specific.
Okay.
And the bonuses are not multiplicative in this game anyways. They're additive. So if in this case it will be exactly the same because we have no other modifiers in the city. But if let's say we had another building that was exactly the same as National College, it's not times 1.5 times 1.5. It's just times 2.
Right, so we're going to gain 3 and then 50% above that. So we're going to have 13 times 50%.
Yep.
Well, 150%.
Yep.
And there is fractional science, right?
Don't know. It's just some rounding done one way or the other. We're never going to accumulate fractional, but it might be at the level of, it might be happening in the background, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. Nothing else to do here, right?
Yep, we're good.
No other tiles to work on? I'm just nervous because I swear, this is
we'll forget. You know what you can do if you want to do this for your sanity, so peace of mind, this is just a trick that I use sometimes. Go to that city that's working the copper.
That's you? Sweden is OP?
No, it's Helsinki.
Helsinki, oh.
Yep, unlock the copper. And now just, how do we do this without locking? Yeah, thank you, that's what I want. Because it's later on when we go to manage the city, we'll see an unlocked tile and go, something's wrong, there's an unlocked tile. And we'll remember, oh, we're only temporarily working this copper until we grow to the deer because we want to work the deer for food.
Clever.
So it's just kind of like a reminder there.
I like it. Or the very next turn, we're going to say, oh crap, we've failed, and that was the defeat point. He's marching through. He's still not attacked us. Now it looks like he is beelining west. You see how
maybe he wants to go. Maybe he wants to do that city state. Maybe he wants to tribute Kathmandu. There's explanations besides that. So we might not be being attacked here. It's interesting.
Right. Shall we immediately upgrade the warrior to make ourselves more imposing? We don't have the money for it.
We forgot to do something last turn. We forgot to sell off one of our luxuries. Even if we're not going to get the friendship deal for luxuries, we do want to sell it for GPT on terms of the copper. So we just lost ourselves one turn of GPT.
8 gold.
Yeah, and since we're short on an upgrade, we should sell that now.
Okay. Looks like Darius here wants some iron from us, but
we're not doing it.
We need that iron.
Yes, we do. We only have 1 iron, and that's what it's going to cost our swordsman to be upgraded.
It was the gold that you wanted to sell? No, the copper.
Yeah. He doesn't want it. You can see what he wants over there. He just doesn't value it at all.
So if he doesn't say he wants it using this EUI mod, never even
Don't
go
waste
for
your time.
it ever.
Yep.
No point. Yep. Why even have the numbers? Why even let you put in things if the AI is going to be so strict? I mean,
it's much more frustrating without EUI because you don't know what they value and what they don't. Sometimes they'll be valuing your horses because they want 1 horse, and you like sell them 1 horse at 2, and the next one they'll be like, "Oh, you give us your city, and we'll take your horse." And we're like, "What?" You know?
Yeah, that seems fair. Sure. All right, so we're going to take copper from. Do we want to secure the alliance with this guy a little bit stronger by making this trade with this guy, or should we?
Remember, Darius doesn't value copper, so we don't want to sell copper to him. We want to sell copper to someone who values it.
Okay, well, Washington, or I would probably choose Shoshone since he's
absolutely closer, and he's not mad at us.
Yeah, and he's kind of shown some interest in being friends. Maybe this trade will make him like us a little bit, right?
And I don't want to give him copper. Do we have 2 copper right now? We just checked. We had 2 copper, right? Why isn't it showing 2 in this window then?
Copper is showing 1 right now.
Was it copper that we have 2 of right now? No, we're already selling a copy of copper to Germany. So actually, you need to sell him silk, not copper.
What? Why silk? Are we bringing more silk online?
Yeah, it's in Sigtuna.
You have such a good memory for this. Well, we haven't brought it online yet, and we're only at 6. We're gonna lose 4 happiness. That's okay. You're not worried about the growth.
Where's our next luxury coming online? It's a fair point. We might be. The next one is going to be ivory, and we have to purchase it. That's going to be a while. Do we have any other luxury? No, I guess there's a fair point for not selling it all. It depends how worried we are about this military shit. If we're not that worried, that could be fine. I don't want to build happiness buildings right now. I don't want to pay for the investment in them. So.
Okay. This archer we bought We didn't name
Yeah.
him. He's just an archer. That's fine.
I want to swap his location with the spearman in Sigtuna.
If I do this, will they actually both swap, or will it just say, nope,
Yes.
can't do that? Nice. All right. Fred is back out. He's on the road again. This worker is going to start pre-building a road, I thought we said.
Yep. Just because we don't want to risk him anywhere else.
Okay, and now we need to make the move straight to there, but we're going to go this way, and then next turn we'll be able to move
go
on
to the
this
hill.
way.
Hill's better.
Wait, but if we go 1, 2, then next turn we can go 1 and improve.
Yeah, we can do the same with the hill. It's Civ 5, not Civ 6.
Ah, damn it. Why did they change it?
I know, right?
It makes me
That's-
confusing.
2 fucking Portugal scouts over here looking for workers. Okay, that's mildly annoying because we can only hide one of them in this stupid city.
Well, we've got our retreat path this way. They're not going to get us.
Okay.
Pasture.
I want to move that warrior out of Sweden's OP. I want to move to the grassland across the river.
The grassland across the river over here.
Northeast. Yep, there.
He's going to be outside of our borders. We won't be able to upgrade him.
That's true.
Is that okay?
That's true. Yeah, but we can half turn upgrade, right? So we can move into the borders and upgrade just as easily.
This guy still wants to get into Sigtuna, yes?
Yeah, but he wants to dodge all these melee that are going to crush him if they go into a fight. So moves up. Yep.
Even further away now.
Yep. It's true. We're getting chased off by this.
Was one of these apostles, or the missionaries rather, the one that went into there? Or did he end up consuming that one?
No, that was one of them.
There's no way to measure like how strong these missionaries are, how many charges they have.
No, it's annoying too. You also can't see the promotions of enemy units when you're not at war with them. So all these warriors are probably double promoted, but we can't see it.
Why can't you click on units that you're not at war with? I want a good answer.
I don't know. How would I told you, I'm not an apologist for Civilization 5. I have no idea why they made the decisions they did. I can explain lots of them in terms of the functional repercussions of it, but I cannot explain the decision-making process for that. There's the wonder I was talking about. Hey,
nice.
That's pretty lucky.
Nice call. You're a smart guy.
Yeah. We have open borders. You can move through that. We're paying for open borders. Might as well use it.
How do you remember that? You just have a good memory, or?
For open borders, we just bought it like 2 turns ago.
Yeah, but that was like an hour and a half. That was a long time ago.
Man, you're gonna struggle because you take like an hour and a half long turns. So like you're gonna have really hard like chaining your diplomacy. By the way, can we grow in the cap? How much more food do we need?
Well, I'm totally gonna just 8.2. Okay. I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry. Here it is. It's like you. Nice. It's like you can't functionally parse this. When I do this, you're like, why aren't you doing what I said? It's slow. Right there in the tooltip. Slow. You see, so you only can. Your eyes turn off when I do something other than this or this. Like you need to adjust. You need to be adaptable.
True. Maybe I need to learn too. In Sigtuna, by the way, I would like to see working more growth this turn.
Because it's already going to grow and there's no point in having extra carryover?
Well, there is point in having extra carryover. That's fine. But we could get more production, but I think I value the growth. It's a small tradition city in the early game. I still want the growth. Wait, so unwork the gems and work another growth tile.
Oh, wow. So you're really... Okay.
Yeah, because the comparison here is actually it's not between the gems and the hill. It's between the farm and the hill, or the non-farm tile on the hill, the food tile on the hill. Because when you grow anyways, you're going to get the gem resources, right? So the comparison is what would you grow to instead of the gems? And if you had the gems work, what you'd grow to is that hill. So really the question is, what do we value here? 2 food or 2 hammers?
Right.
In this stage of the game, I'd take 2 food.
Right. I guess did I just totally miss that we were growing in one turn there? I must have. How are you parsing that? Are you looking at the cities to see this, or do you check this every turn?
No, I don't check. I don't even use that on the star side. I am now because I just downloaded the same version because the old version is broken and I haven't messed with removing the folders quite yet. But yes, I'm just looking at the 2-turn, 1-turn stuff on the cities.
All right. Place your bets. Are we going to get declared on this turn finally?
I want them to declare war because I want that general.
Yeah, I like generals.
I could think of a way to provoke them. I mean, we could denounce them.
Do you want to? Let's do it.
Do you think
is it tactically a good idea? Or should we let him go
militarily, we're fine right now.
All right, well, screw it. Let's do it. Let's not let him dick us around. He's such a she's a prick. I don't like her.
She is annoying me too.
Look at her ugly mullet face. Ugh. Okay, if we're gonna piss her off, is there anything else we can do? Can we like no, we can't send can't get gold
it's all GPT unless it's friends, yeah.
Right, and if you attack a friend, then that's backstabbing. That pisses everyone in the whole world off, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So there's nothing we can do here. What do we do? Just denounce her?
Discuss. Denounce.
Yep. And this reduces our warmongering penalty if we declare on her.
Yes.
If you're declared on,
it also just decreases your relative standings with her. So.
If you get declared on, that doesn't hurt your opinion of anyone else, right? They don't think you're weak and think you suck.
However, if you go to war and because someone else declared on you, take their cities, you get warmongering penalties, even though they declared on you and you're winning the war.
Is it reduced because you didn't have the aggressive expansion from
Outside of my
declaring the
carry.
war? Are there Casus Belli in this? Or is that just in
No.
Civ 6 now? I know I've seen it. Is it in Civ 6? There are Casus Belli in Civ 6, right?
Yes, in Civ 6 it is. Yep.
Okay. Okay, well, anyway, we've denounced Portugal because she's a ugly Betty, and we're going to be back tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you guys soon.
See you in a bit.